The foundation of any successful, sustainable business? Systems. No matter how big your team is, what you offer, or what industry you work in, your business needs systems to run smoothly and scale in the future. Are you wondering which systems to focus on first in your business? That's what we'll be talking about today. If you're new here, my name is Kari, and I'm a business operations specialist. I help successful businesses with messy metrics clean them up so they can get simple, accurate information from their data, enabling them to grow more quickly and more efficiently. First things first, a system is basically a process that you use to complete a particular task, and an SOP, or standard operating procedure, is the written documentation of that process. SOPs are written clearly step by step, so they're very easy to follow. And why do you need systems in your business in the first place? There are a few really good reasons. Number one, repeatability. Systems get you the same results every time your process is completed. Imagine the headache if you never knew what was going to happen when you started a task, or if you had to start from scratch figuring out how to do something every single time you did it. Number two, reliability. Systems get you the same result no matter who completes the process. This is incredibly important when it's time to grow your team, as providing the same quality of service or product as you grow and scale will keep your clients very happy. Number three, efficiency. All you have to do is follow the steps in your documentation, no wondering what to do next or second guessing yourself. The amount of time that is wasted trying to remember the correct order of steps to follow is incredible, and the small time investment into documenting your processes is well worth the time saving in the future. Number four, freedom. All that wondering or second guessing that I mentioned, that's wasted energy, not to mention added stress. Systems free up the mental space you need to devote to the most important parts of your business. And number five, stability. During your busy or stressful seasons, you'll need systems you can count on to see things through and help you and your team stay on task during times of chaos. Now that we've covered how much systems can benefit your business, which systems should you actually put in place? Here's my top five. Number one, finances. This is a big one, which is why we're starting with it first. Having a solid financial system for your business is incredibly important. Financial systems will help you to consistently answer questions such as, how much money is my business actually making? How much does it cost to run my business? Will I hit my revenue goals? Am I taking care of taxes? Am I prepared in case the unexpected happens, like a pandemic? There are so many more questions that can be answered, but I think you get the idea here. Your finances inform all of the decisions you make in your business, so it is crucial that you have reliable financial numbers in place. The first step in setting up these financial systems, please separate your personal and business finances. It will make it so much easier to track your numbers without getting confused. And if you're not confident in handling your accounts, I highly encourage you to hire a great bookkeeper as soon as it's within your budget to do so. This will make sure you always have reliable financial numbers at your fingertips. A bookkeeper can help you to understand your finances and even implement their own system for budgeting, tracking, and managing your money. Under the umbrella of finances, you'll also find systems surrounding payroll, invoicing, and paying bills. These are integral pieces of your business, and implementing a reliable way to track them each month will not only assist with financial stability and save you time, but also ensure you're paying your bills and paying your team in a timely manner. The second important system to dive into, project management. As a business owner, I know that you have a lot on your plate. Juggling all of those tasks, deadlines, and priorities can be incredibly draining and a real challenge if you don't have any kind of system in place. Project management tools allow you to keep everything on one platform, such as instructions on how to do tasks, necessary documents, discussions about those tasks, edits, reviews, revisions, deadlines, due dates, launch plans, and so much more. Even if your business is in its early stages and you're a solopreneur, I still highly recommend a project management tool for a few different reasons. You may decide to grow your team in the future. When your business grows to the point where you do need to add a team member, you want them to be able to get up to speed really quickly. Implementing a project management tool before they come on board will make for faster onboarding and an easy way for your new hire to fully understand their responsibilities. If you do any kind of work that repeats from one client to the next, you can use your project management tool to map out your process and keep tabs on which step you're on for each of your clients. As you're building your business, you can likely keep most of the information you need in your head, but you will eventually reach a point where not only can you not keep juggling all of those balls, but you'll also need to give team members the ability to jump in and support you throughout the projects that you're working on. A project plan and a project management tool allows you to do just that. If you do client work, you might need a tool to help you collaborate easily and efficiently with your clients. Depending on the type of work you do, it might make sense to invite your client into your project management space for their project so you can assign tasks and comments back and forth between your teams. Plus, project management tools show everyone involved who is responsible for what tasks. This efficiency and accountability can help keep your projects moving forward and reduces your need to follow up with team members to see what stage their projects are in. You can simply jump into your project management board and know exactly where everyone stands. There are lots of project management tools on the market, and popular ones include Asana, Trello, ClickUp, and Monday. I always get asked which one businesses should use, and the answer is always It depends. Since each tool works a little differently and presents information in a different way, I would highly recommend signing up for the free version of each to test out its basic functions and see which one you like the most. The most important thing here is actually using the tool, and you won't use it if it isn't a good fit for how you best process information. The third system we'll address today is scheduling. While project management tools help you manage your deadlines, I suggest having a separate system for actually managing your schedule. I love using Google Calendar since it's easy to use, easy to access, and I love the built-in reminders. Most importantly, you can sync calendars with other Google users so they're able to see when you're free and when you're not. If you provide services to clients, do you have a system for making appointments or booking calls? How about requesting meetings? You may want to use appointment scheduling software to keep all of your information and bookings organized. Calendly and Acuity are popular tools that sync with your calendar to ensure that you're not getting double booked. This saves the back and forth of suggesting dates and times, and your clients can simply pick the time from your availability that works the best for them. System number 4 to think about: file storage. I know you might be thinking that you already use Google Drive or Dropbox and it does all of the heavy lifting for you, which is a fair point. Most of the clients I work with already use Google Drive because of its ease of use and how straightforward file sharing is, since everyone else uses Google Drive too. But just because you store all of your files and documents in your Drive doesn't mean that you actually have a sustainable system. Do you have a file naming format? Can new team members easily find what they need in your Drive? Can you find what you need in an instant? The more your Drive grows, the more you need a proper digital filing system. You save so much time and so much stress when you have an organized system in place. The best time to establish a file storage system is before things get completely out of control. In the midst of busy day-to-day business life, saving documents into the right files and naming them in a consistent way often drops to the bottom of your to-do list. But if you're already past that point and you know you're spending too much time searching for digital files and pointing your team in the right direction to find what they're looking for, that's where my one-day Google Drive Glow Up service comes in. I create a customized folder hierarchy that is specific to your needs and business model, and once it's approved, I work my magic and reorganize your Drive while you sleep. You wake up in the morning to a reorganized Drive space, and you have a fresh starting point with so much less chaos. For more info, please see the link in the description below. And number 5 on our list today, this one is a wild card. Depending on your business, you might find that you need additional systems for your operations to run smoothly. Do you sell physical products? Well, then a system for managing, fulfilling, and shipping orders will be essential. Is your online business growing really quickly? You'll need a marketing system to handle your ads, social media, and content development. Do you want a better process for hiring and onboarding? A separate human resources system can help you to take care of your people and your business. To identify a possible need for a new system, figure out which tasks or processes are frustrating or time-consuming and start there. One of the most important things to remember when building out systems and processes in your business is that there isn't a specific point where you check a box and say, all of my systems are now complete. You will keep circling back to different processes, optimizing and tweaking them as your business grows and changes. The systems we talked about today are essential to your business, but remember that every business is unique. How you implement your systems and which tools you use to do so are completely up to you. Take your preferences and habits into account when designing your systems. There's no right way to do it, there's just the right way for you. What's one system in your business that you can't live without? Please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. Thanks for watching.